Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Great ball. Mbappe! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Vietnam certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are...
Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vietnam can try it again now. Vietnam have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Chooses, can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're quick to get it back. Konate, it's an inviting looking ball that. Matheus Cunha, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 0-0 still, no lack of chances though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. DiMarco. Sunset. Konate. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Played back in. Keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mosquera. Shot could be on. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Matheus Cunha. Rodri couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there's the clearance. Yamal. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's played forward. He's picked his way through. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Well, that pass isn't the best. Matheus Cunha. Rodri.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
DiMarco gets good distance on it. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lukaku. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Lukaku! Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's gone looking for safety. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Oh no, this great hit! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a sweet ball, that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Lukaku. Petri. Matheus Cunha. Lukaku. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Konate gets it clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. Passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's looking to set free a runner. Can he finish? Taken back almost at once.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Yamal. Number 15, Matheus Cunha.
Partey.
Number 11,
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he put it away? And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he's bustling through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pellegrini. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? They get a throw in. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, what a pass! Caught offside that time. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha, and reclaimed it in a trice. Alvarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mosquera. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming. Osimhen. Rodri. It's beyond the defence. Branthwaite deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pellegrini. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Header! Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hits one! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Vietnam finding themselves. Now the finish! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without... Has a shot! Vietnam are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Cucurella, and that's a... And the shot! It's a goal!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Lukaku, and the shot! That's going to go a long way. Matheus Cunha. Araujo calmly anticipates. Pedri. Sunset, and he's in on goal. Oh, what a climb! And that was very necessary. Lukaku. That is a brilliant interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sunset. Closing in on goal. Up he goes! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's played into the area.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Branthwaite. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ndika cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Sunset. Rodri. Cucurella. Matheus Cunha. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super. There's the hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? They get a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Osimhen. Dink through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vitinha, Matheus Cunha. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Sunset. Oh, sweet feet. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vitinha, he is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much...
Can he put it away? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodri gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11. Sanchez.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Number 16.
That is a little undercooked. And he's found a way past. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 18.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe. Valverde. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And the counter is on. He's played him through. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vietnam finding their passes. That's been cut out, well played. That's a little off target. Mbappe chooses to go back. Thuram. Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe! And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Pedri. And here's Sunset.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some...
Face-to-face. Big chance! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Osimhen. Oh, it's come loose. Shifted it to the flank. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Lukaku. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's heaved it away. Foot in. Cucurella. Now the finish! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passes short and sharp. Brilliantly cut out. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Lukaku. Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Pedri. Hoeneß. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen, real chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what it... And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed. so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Vietnam head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, they've got it again. He has found the way through. Played into space out. He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice ball. He's had a hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played with finesse. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, can he get onto this? Matheus Cunha. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Great hit! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Mbappe. Indica. Thuram might just make this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. DiMarco. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance for the header! Harmlessly behind. Thuram. So we're still where we started right now. First quarter of an hour gone. Hakimi. Matheus Cunha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. And the shot! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Cleared away. This is promising. Matheus Cunha. And that should get the job done. Osimhen. And Sunset. Matheus Cunha. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Osimhen. And the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cucurella. Oh, there's a probing ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Matheus Cunha. Cucurella. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Very nicely done. Now it's Valverde. That's going to go a long way. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Matheus Cunha. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Valverde. Valverde goes steaming forward. Cucurella. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Valverde.
Shot a goal!
They want to be quick to recover this. Sunset. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There
Now
will
it's
be 1
Thuram.
minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Valverde. Matheus Cunha. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Hakimi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Matheus Cunha. He's in, surely! Real chance! Cleared without complication. Matheus Cunha. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Just about up to the hour now. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a risky...
Great chance! And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Sunset. He's played him through. Now it's Osimhen.
Look, movement creates more up.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Valverde. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Rodri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries to think it through. Matheus Cunha. That looks a cracking... Can he put it away? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Matthias Cunha. Number 5. Jamal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sunset. Number 16.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's gone backward here.
Number 6. Bellingham. Number 21.
Vietnam
Alvarez.
leading here by this still
Number
precarious
17,
1-0 margin.
Vitinha.
He's picked his way through.
Partey. Substitution.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
This is Dembele. Big chance! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Has been indicated.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Vietnam conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's definitely not his best. Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen. Vitinha. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Alvarez. Crossed into the middle. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Has a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
DiMarco. There will be a throw-in. Konate. That's a good run down the left. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he spark a counter here? Hakimi cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Osimhen. Lukaku. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitutions taking place.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Vietnam have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Partey. Mbappe. It's Pedri. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Branthwaite. Konate. That's the throw. Branthwaite. Oh, can he get onto this? And he welcomes it in. DiMarco. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. In by DiMarco. Oh, what a climb! Lukaku gets flagged offside.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Alvarez. Distributed tidily. He's got tall. In he goes again. And that's that. Vietnam did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Cucurella. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes...
And the finish! And he's following up! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Mbappe! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aims beyond the defence. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. He's gone forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pellegrini. Here's Matheus Cunha. And here's Mbappe. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here.
Cucurella really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Sunset. Pellegrini. And that could set him on his way. Now Mbappe. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Vietnam will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
That's headed upfield. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. Branthwaite. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fiddles it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well cleared. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Matheus Cunha. Pellegrini. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more. And he is just ripping it up.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Has been indicated.
A case now of complete control. And he's found the way past.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Vietnam are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good read, needed to be. Sunset. Sunset goes steaming forward. Sunset. He is through here. Matheus Cunha. Valverde. Haaland. Oh, nice touch. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Pete...
Just the keeper to beat! Chance! Rodri getting this one clear. No, that's been intercepted. Pellegrini. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
The attendance
He's going to be
for this
disappointed
match
with
was
that.
71,550.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Stood up well to him there. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Interesting ball. Oh, important interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. DiMarco. Well, that's an inviting ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Has a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
7.
have their
Lorenzo
second corner now.
Pellegrini. Number 11.
Keeper has taken
That's it.
decisive action.
Number 15. Matthias Cunha.
Vietnam
Number
have the
16,
chance to go the other way.
Rodri. Coming on the field.
Now it's
Number
Bellingham.
21.
Vitinha.
Alvarez.
Osimhen.
Number
Can he put it
17.
away? Really well taken goal. And they are pulling clear here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
It's face to face with... There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that is expertly dealt with. Lukaku. Oh, it's Dembele. Branthwaite gets it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. DiMarco. Vitinha. DiMarco. Nice interception, well timed. And Sunset. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Osimhen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sunset, who's set up one goal so far. Just 5 minutes left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Dembele.
Footballing width usually identified.
Heads it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
4 added
that's
minutes
been
has
intercepted.
indicated.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Hakimi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alvarez. Vitinha! And that may well be that. That is that. Vietnam are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Volunteers for each block. Please
Mbappe
report to the
gleefully
staff room
reminding us of
immediately.
what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.